Good morning, students. How are you? I'm Manoj sir from AP. Today I'll do squares and square roots chapter part 5. First, see what I'll discuss today. First is problems based on different competitive examinations. Second, assertion region based questions I'll discuss. And third, case study based questions. And fourth, column matching questions. So all types of questions today I'll discuss one by one. Please follow the class. First, problems based on different competitive examinations. Example number 1. Students, see the question. If square root of 20 plus square root of 20 plus square root of 20 and so on, if this equals to x, then find the value of x. So how can we find the value of x? First, we'll make the squaring both sides. We are getting 20 plus square root of 20 plus square root of 20 dot equals to x square. Yes, squaring both sides, we are getting this. Now this implies 20 plus, see, this is x only, this is x, so 20 plus x equals to x square. So this implies x square minus x minus 20 equals to 0. Yes, x square minus x minus 20 equal to 0. So we got a quadratic expression here, and that equals to 0. And we know to factorize a quadratic expression by middle term break. So if we apply that, we are getting two factors, x minus 5 and x plus 4. So x equals to 5 and x equals to minus 4. But minus 4 will not accept because square root of any number, positive number, is positive only. So that's why this value rejected. So answer is 5. So answer, the value of x is 5. Is it clear? Now example 2. See similar type questions. Square root of 306 plus square root of 306 plus square root of 306, that equals to x. Find the value of x. Yes. See, I have taken similar type of questions, but still why I have taken? Because here I'll apply the shortcut trick, how easily we can find the answer for this type of questions. So what is the technique? So whatever number here, just express this number as the product of two consecutive numbers. Yes. So 306, find out the factors. 2, 15, 3. Now 3, 5, 15, and here 1. Then 3, 17. Now check 3 are 9 to 18. So 18 and 17, these are two consecutive numbers. So 306 we are expressing as the product of two consecutive numbers. Then we will take the larger one. We will take the larger one, and that will be the answer. So this is the shortcut trick to solve this kind of sum. So according to this, option D is the right answer. That means the value of x will be 18. I think students, this part is clear. Okay, now example number 3. We have to find the value of this. So first we'll find the square root value of this, square root value of this, then we'll add all these three results and then again finally we have to find the square root value. Yes. So first tell me what is the square root value of 0.4036. So that easily we can write square root of 0.4036. So easily we can write the answer. 36 square root is 6. Yes. Then how many decimal places? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Since 6 decimal place, so after square root it will be 3 decimal place. That means 0.006 will be the square root value. Yes, very easy technique. Now square root of 0. How many zeros? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 zeros. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3, 3, 6, 7 and 9. So same techniques. 9 square root is 3. Then count the number of decimal places. 3, 3, 6, 7, 8. Since 8 decimal places, so in the square root value it will be 4 decimal place. That means 0.303. Yes, so this is the square root value. Now if you add this value and these 3 values when you are adding, that means 0.003 and 0.001 and here 0.0060. So adding we are getting 0.0064. Yes, so finally the square root value of 0.0064, the answer will be again 64 square root is 8 and again it is 4 decimal place. So in the square root value it will be 2 decimal place. That means 0.08 will be the final answer of this question. Yes student, this part is clear? Okay, now example number 4. A number is multiplied by 2.5 times itself and then 15 is subtracted from the product. If the final result is 2545, find the number. So number is multiplied by 2.5 times itself. That means if I consider the number, let the number be x. Yes. Then according to question, x into 2.5 times of x multiplied by 2.5 times and then 15 is subtracted from the product and the final result is 2545. Yes. So according to question we are getting this. Now if you simplify it, it is 5 by 2 x squared and that equals to 2560. 45 plus 15, 60, 2560. Yes. So now x squared is coming 2560 into 2 upon 5. So cancel by 5, 5, 1, 2. That means 1024. X squared is 1024. Therefore x equal to square root of 1024. That easily we can write down 32. Yes. So question is find the number. So we got the number 32. That means option A is the correct answer. Yes student, this part is clear. Now example number 5. What is example number 5? If 3 into x minus 5 whole square equal to 675, then find the possible value or values of x. Yes, be careful here, maybe one value or maybe two values. Now 3 into x minus 5 whole square equal to 675. So this implies x minus 5 whole square dividing by 3 to the 6, that is 225. So x minus 5, what will be it? Now plus minus square root of 225. Just see this part. Plus minus sign why I am putting? Because since it is a quadratic term, so that's why x minus 5 when you are finding that will give two values. Sorry, plus value and minus value. Clear? Excuse me. So this equals to 5 plus minus square root of 225 is 15. So taking plus sign we are getting 20, and taking minus sign we are getting minus 10. So you got two values of x, 20 and minus 10. So option C is the correct answer for this question. I think this part is clear, students. Now example number 6. The number must be added to 6089 to make it perfect square. Is 4 options given, you have to say the correct option. So please try to solve it. The number must be added to this to make it perfect. That means 6089, it is not perfect square. It is clear from the question. So for this type of question, first we will find out the square root by long division process. Yes. So 60, 7 square 49, 8 square 64. So 7 we have to give. Yes. So 7 square 49. So how much? 11. Yes. Then next 8, 9, next pair. So now double of 7, 14. Now for new number, yes, we are leaving 9, then 14, 8 the 112. Yes. So that means 8, we can give 8. 8 the 64, and 8 for the 32 plus 6, 38. 3 carry 11. That is 1184. Yes. 8 the 64, 6 carry, 8 for the 32 plus 6, 38, and 8 plus 3, 11. So what is the remainder here? 5. Yes. So 5 is the remainder. But question here, the number must be added to this to make it perfect square. So how will get this answer? We will take the next value of 78. That is 79. Yes. So 79 whole square. So our answer will be the required answer. That means which number we have to add. How will get it? Square of next number, that is 78, next number is 79. Square of this value minus the given value, that is 6089. If you simplify it, we'll get the final answer. So now what will be the Value of 79 whole square, find out 79 into 79. So 9 into 9, 81. 8 carry over, 63 plus 8, 71. Yes, 7 9 the 63 and 7 7 the 49 plus 6, 55. So we are getting 6241. Yes. So 6241 minus 6089. So 11 minus 2. Sorry, 11 minus 9, that is 2. And here 3, 13. 13 minus 8, that is 5. And 61 minus 60 is 1, that is 152. So 152 you have to add. That means option B is the correct answer for this question. Yes, student, I think this part is clear. Now example number 7. This examples assertion region based questions. Assertion region based questions, example number 7. Assertion is if 25 square equal to 625, then the square root of 625 is 125. Is it right? Obviously not, because 25 square 625 implies square root of 625 will be 25, but written here 125. So that means assertion is false. So assertion is false, then no need to check other. We have to mark D, because assertion is false but reason is true. Yes, assertion is false and reason is true. That is option D is the correct answer for this question. Is it clear? Now example number 8. Assertion here given, if 10 square equal to 100, then the square root of 100 is 10. Yes, here assertion is true. Now we have to check the reason part. The square root is the number that we need to multiply by itself to get the original number. Yes, so reason also true. And both assertion and reason are true, and reason is the correct explanation of A. That means option A is the correct answer for this question. I think this part is clear, students. Yes. So now example number 9. This is also based on assertion region based questions. Example number 9. The unit digit in the square of the number 27 is 5. So when we are taking square of 27, so unit digit should be 9, but here written 5. So obviously assertion is false. So in this case no need to check other, we will mark directly option D, because here assertion is false but reason is true. Yes or no? Clear? Now example number 10. The unit digit in the square of the number is 78. In the square of the number 78 is 4. Yes, because unit digit 8 means in the square value the unit digit will be 4. 8 square is 64. Yes or no? That means assertion is true. Now reason, unit digit of a number is the digit in the ones place of the number, that is, it is the rightmost digit of the number. Yes, the region also right. So in this case both A and R are true, and R is the correct explanation of A. That means option A is the correct answer of this question. Is it clear? Now we will discuss case study based questions. Case study based questions Example number 11. During dance practice in school, 6,570 students of different schools are arranged in rows such that the number of students in each row is equal to the number of rows. So, number of students in each row is equal to the number of rows. Yes. In doing so, the instructor finds out that few children are left. So, this is the statement. It's clear? So, obviously, the formation of students will be squared, because number of rows that equal to number of students in each row equal to number of rows implies they will form a square. Yes or no? So now from this paragraph we have to give the answer of these questions. What is the first question? How many students were left out in arrangement? That means it is clear 6570, this number is not perfect square, because few children are left. That implies 6570 is not perfect square. So when any number is not perfect square, then to make it perfect square, how much you have to subtract or how much you have to add? To know that, you have to follow the long division method to find out the square root. Yes. So if you follow that, 65 is the first pair, that is 8 8 the 64, 1, and here 70 next pair, and double of 8 is 16. So obviously 1 we have to give. So 161, that is 9. That means when students are standing in each row and number of students in each row same as the number of rows, then how many students left? 9 students. So these 9 students will be left. Is it clear? So first part answer will be 9. Now second part, what is the number of students forming a square? How many students are forming a square? To know that answer, from the given number subtract the remainder part. That means 6561, that number of students forming a square. Yes, so second part answer is 6561. Now third part, find the number of children in each row of the square. How will get this answer? That answer will be from here. That means square root value. Because square root of 6561 is 81. Square root of 6561 is 81. That implies number of rows 81, and in each row number of children will be 81. Is it clear? So option C, for C the answer will be 81. Is it clear? Now example number 12. A farmer owns a perfectly square field and plans to install a strong fence along its entire boundary to protect crops from animals. The total length of fencing available is 480 meters. In addition, he dreams of planting a large tree exactly at the center of the field to provide shade and beauty. To carry out his plan, he needs to calculate the field side length and area accurately. Yes, students, see here a field, a farmer owns the square field. Is it clear? but total boundary length is 480 meter. This data is available from the paragraph. Yes. Now, what are the questions related to this? We have to find the length of each side of the field. So we know the total boundary length 480 meters. So that is the perimeter of the square field is 480 meter. So what is the side length? Therefore length of square field, perimeter by 4, that means 480 divided by 4, 120 meter. Yes. So that is the first part answer. Find the length of each side of the field, 120 meter. So first part answer is 120 meter. Yes. Now what is the area of the field in square meters? So when we know the side of the square field, we can find the area. Area of square field we know side square. That means 120 whole square meter square. That result is 14400 meter square. Yes. So second part answer is this, 14400 meter square. Yes, student. Now part C, if the farmer decides to divide the field into 4 equal square parts by drawing 2 lines parallel to the sides, what will be the area of each part? So total area is this. The farmer divides it into 4 equal square parts. So what is the area of each part? Easily we can find. Area of each part equals to 14400 divided by 4 meter squared. That means 3600 meter square. So part C answered, we are getting 3600 meter square. This is the area of each part. Yes, student. Now I'll discuss column matching questions. That is example number 13. See here 2 column 1, column 2. In column 1, square of 23 is equal to, that is for P, and for Q square root of 289, and for R 6, 7 to 8 is not, and for S 1 plus 3 plus 5 plus 7. But we have to match all these from column 2. Square of 23 is equal to what, students? Square of 23 is 529. Yes, that means P is matching with 2. Yes or no? Because 23 square is 529. Now square root of 289. We know square root of 289 is 17. So that means Q is matching with 3. Yes. Now 6, 7 to 8 is not perfect square. Yes, because 8 in the unit place digit. Therefore it is not perfect square. That implies R matching with 1. Now 1 plus 3 plus 5 plus 7, how much? Since it is the sum of first 4 odd numbers, consecutive odd numbers, so its result will be 4 squared. So obviously S is matching with 4. S is matching with 4. So now if you follow the options, which option is matching? P2, Q3, R1, S4. Yes, option B is correct. Yes, student, option B is matching. Now example number 14. This is also column matching question. In column 1, 4 statements, and in column 2 corresponding answers. So you have to match column 1 with column 2. square root of 0.0016, square root of 0.0016, easily we can write the value. 16 square root is 4, and since it is 4 decimal place, so in the square root value it will be 2 decimal place. Yes or no? So 0.04 will be the answer of this. So that means P is matching with 4. P is matching with 4. Now 36000 is not perfect square, because we know if number of zeros ending zeros is odd, then it is not perfect square. So Q is matching with 2. Now 45 square is value 2025, because we know 45 square value easily you can find. So what is the rule? If 5 in the unit place, the last 2 digit will be 25, then previous number 4, so 4 multiplied by next digit, that is 5, 4 into 5, 20. So by this process we can find the square value of any number having unit place digit 5. Yes, so 45 square is 2025. That means R is matching with 3. Now 176 square minus 175 square. So when we are taking difference of two consecutive numbers square value, that result easily you can find, that is the sum of those two numbers. That means 176 plus 175, if we add 176 and 175, if we add 6, 5, 11, here 14 plus 1, 15 and 3, that is 351 will be the answer of this. That means S is matching with 1. Yes, so now see the options: P to 4, Q to R3, S1. So option D is the correct answer of this question. Yes, so students, I have discussed 14 examples. So I think you enjoyed all these sums. Still, if you have any more doubts, you can contact me through my mail ID that already I have told. Again I am telling, my mail ID manojj@TIGPS.in. Thank you students. Have a nice day.